No idea if the stream is going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be bad. I don't know. So, let the chat off or block off because, kind of tired of basically just censoring the chat because we got people out there who just don't have respect of the people at the end of the day, and they got to carry on and act up. So be it. Act up and carry on. Well, we know where to take all that information, all that negative energy too. But anyway, I am out trying to open up my Cheez-Its, which I should have did that before the camera came on. But hold on for a minute. Put you guys somewhere where you're not recording anybody. So I'm just going to put you right here, straight down. My phone will hold you. There we go. Because, sorry about that. I got to say my prayers for my food, and basically I have to, I got to eat my chips. Thank you, Lord, for this wonderful person. Right, just had to say my prayers real quick. Thank my Lord for blessing us to have. Because again, it ain't got to be that way. Get my chips open. I'm going to break my cell phone screen. And people look at me like I'm crazy because I pray in public. I pray with my chips, everything. Give thanks to all things. So, it was cloudy out here at one point, but now sun's up and the clouds are out again. But it was a bit cloudy out here. So I'm going to be launching AdSec, but as for the rest of the stuff, I might push that back to 2025. And the reason why, I got way too much on my plate. I do this stuff to me every time. I do this to myself, every single time. We got too much stuff for producing, way too much. I really got a habit of doing this to myself every time. I mean, Lord blesses us, yes. But you got to learn to basically pace yourself. And that's the problem I have, is pacing myself. Remember, I got to test all this stuff out. It isn't like we had the option to just bring it out with no testing. Oh, that would be so much easier. You have no idea how easy that would be. But sometimes I got to spend like 3 and 4 hours doing tests. And that's for every single product we design. So it's a lot of freaking work. I gotta pace myself here. There's so much stuff that I want to make. Somebody got a nice one. There's so much stuff I want to make and design and put on the market, but it's just too much. You want to make better screens for your customers. You want to charge a reasonable price, but then you want to use your shirt in the process. Other expenses and things I gotta pay for at the end of the day that my company consumes a lot. But I'm not gonna be charging prices where it's just, oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. See that? Oh, you can't see it. Wow. That's a classic. Good God, it's beautiful. But anyway. But I'm trying to keep my prices so everybody can afford them. That's what I'm trying to do. So it's a lot. It's a whole lot. I got to deal with people who can't stand me. I got to deal with people who hate me at the end of the day. I got to deal with all that crap and still stay afloat. You know who you are. I'm speaking about you. Your jealousy, your nonsense, your bullcrap. Can't be a respectable businessman at the end of the day. I do a business with people every single day. And every time I deal with somebody in business, it just shows me how much more these individuals are so less of a human being than what they are. Because I don't go with that crap with other people. People know how to act right. When you get in that courtroom over there, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to ask you a question. Why in the world did you attack my company? Why? What proof do you have that I'm this person at the end of the day you labeled me to be? I can't wait. That's what I want to ask you. And you're going to answer me. You're going to answer me why in the world you attacked me for no reason at all. I didn't do anything to you guys. I didn't know you guys at all, period. You guys started that war first. So I want to know why. I'm supposed to be the scammer. Like the fellow who called himself being a preacher, a minister of God, calls my phone, carrying on and acting up to me. I didn't know you that far back, but that's what I know. Yeah, that's going to hold up real well in court. It comes down to jealousy. That's what it comes down to. You watch somebody work hard every single day, do something different every single day to try to design something better, and it comes down to jealousy. That's what it comes down to. And not from getting away with my future. Not going to stop my products. Not going to stop my company. It's not going to happen. You ain't the first that I bumped into, and you won't be the last. My technology will be here long before you will fade away and be no more, and I will still be here, just like all the rest of them. I've been down this road before, gentlemen. I have. In the 12-year time that I've been in this business, or 13 years, I have seen companies and screen paints come and go, and I'm still standing. I heard ABS Forms one time say out their mouth that, oh, no one's going to buy your product. You're a dime a dozen. I'm still here. Right now, I'm already planning. Where I got people right now hating on my stuff I got right now. I'm already planning my next stage for 2025. Always ahead of the game. It's like easy to keep them occupied. I could bring out technology that doesn't exist and just talk about it from here to there, and you guys will hate on it, and I can keep you occupied while I plan for the next future. I have to prove not only my technology is good, I have to prove the certified screens. And we got pressure there too. I go to form sites, I got to do it. People think that these physical screens at the end of the day can take on a screen paint. Something I've been told for years and years and years that it's virtually impossible. That a physical screen's technology is far advanced than a screen paint. Prove that theory wrong. Too many times ago. Even black and diamond analysis that. We can make a screen paint better than a certified. Jesus. Jesus! That's why I better just crumble these up and put them in your mouth. Cheese, these are cheesies all over y'all. These are my favorite. Anytime you see a pack of these in my hand, it means I'm out and about. This is what I like. So yeah, I'm working hard to basically fight against everything. That's what it feels like. People can't stand me because they don't want to work hard. They don't want to roll up their sleeves. They'd rather just ride the gravy train. If you didn't mention my name, you wouldn't have existed me at all, period. I wouldn't even have known you even existed. Right? You had to mention my name. You had to bring me into something I didn't want to be in to begin with because I was minding my own freaking business. And look what you got out of it. Your product is worth $60. It's going to be far less than that once that global challenge pops up. And you don't have to worry about somebody buying your product. Your fan base is going to turn against you because your fan base is the one that's going to buy that product and send it to us. Because they're going to call themselves trying to back you, and you don't want them to back you on that level. You don't want your product over here. And we know you don't want your product over here. That's a scary thought, ain't it? Somebody supporting your business who believes in you is going to send your product to somebody you don't want to have it because you know they're going to test the living daylights out of it. Well, And that's the other nonsense we got to deal with. And the certifies, oh man, where to begin? They think that their screens are more superior. Please. You guys be kidding me. I've studied them for years and years and years. I studied them. I tested their technology and just put everything I can get my hands on. By the time we hit and plateau at 2025, I'm going to wipe out every single screen that I can get my hands on. I'm going to test them all. Every single one of them. This isn't about, at the end of the day, I'm not putting anybody out of business, because that's virtually impossible. You're not putting those corporations out of business. They're well too implanted. You ain't putting them out. But it's to show them that at the end of the day that a screen paint can do it. Here's the messy thing about this is, I told you, it used to be at one point, the screen paints versus the certifies, the physical. That's what it used to be. I remember the ABS forums. People would come in there with their high-grade certified screens and stuff like that, physical screens, and the first thing it says, there's no way in the world you can compete with one of their screens. Because, you know, they got this kind of film material on their screens. It's an interesting kind of material that they have that allows them to be able to pick up amazing, they put up really good shades, at the time, really good shades of dark levels and colors and white levels and all that stuff. Screen paint couldn't do that because the screen paint was stuck at a 2.0 when that screen could reach ranges of 0.8 and 0.9 and all that stuff. So my battle was never about screen paint to begin with. Y'all made it about that. My whole goal was certified. And be to take on a certified screen and be to show that our technology could be better. Just imagine if my technology goes into a form site and can show proof that it can wipe out every certified screen that's in there. You imagine what that does for people who develop screen paints? Gives you a platform. That's what it does. It shows that it can be done. But instead, I get attacked. And the jealousy. What do you mean to tell me there's that much greed on this world? That there's not enough room for everybody. That some people gotta get jealous and try to destroy others. And look what happened in the process. You're afraid to ship your product to me. My cancellations alone show proof that your products don't even work. That's all I have to do when I go to a forum site, is flash one of your cancellations, and that's it. That's the end of the conversation. I had to come down to that. Like right now, if I get on my cell phone right now, and I place an order on your site right now, how fast is that money coming back to my account? I gotta sit here and have conversations about people at the end of the day that don't test their stuff properly. And I'd rather be basically going head to head with certified. But who cares? In my future, you guys don't even exist. Heck, you don't even exist now where I'm at right now. The only thing I'm thinking about right now is developing technology, our next level of technology. Getting out here in this action world, out here in all this and showing off our technology at a different level. Branching and networking the company. And then, in the end, knocking out the certifieds completely. With that new technology I just flashed. Not that. Absolute black. Infinity 1. That thing's going to be awesome. I can't wait till we get working on that. Probably going to put on a thin sheet of plexiglass. Here. Nobody's in that direction. But look. Beautiful skies, and look at it. It's beautiful, ain't it? Sky is beautiful. When I was walking by, that's why. You know, it's funny. When I walked up here, I thought about, at one point, and how grateful I'm to God. Despite, I'm not saying despite, but, you got people, and you're trying to build something, trying to tear down what you built. You've been here long before they have, and they're trying to take what you have at the end of the day, but it's not happening. As I can see, it's not happening for me. And then, you have to prove yourself every single day that your product is good, and that's something they can't do. Every single day, I get on camera. It doesn't make a difference if I have 20,000 videos, 50,000 videos, 100,000 videos. I gotta prove myself every single day. I gotta push myself to that next level every single day. I like it. I like what I do. Those crowds coming in. Like, what are you eating? Cheese. So my future is going to be able to get our technology. The 167 technology we have right now is beautiful. I freaking love it. It's a technology that can take out a black diamond. Oh yeah, I said that on camera. It can take out a black diamond. Wait till they see the new stuff we're working on. That stuff is an absolute nightmare. That stuff is just designed to rip stuff up pretty bad. And it's going to be, I wanted a high price for it. I was thinking about it, but nah, that's not the direction we're going at. Sometimes I got to remind myself, like, we can get 400 or 500, we can get 1,000 for this technology, easy. But that's not the direction we're going in. You know how long it would take a kid, or anybody, a gamer, that worked at a job at like Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, whatever, to save up for a $5,000 screen? A long time. Imagine you could do it at $167. And not only wipe out one of them, but multiple screens at the same time. You know how affordable that becomes at the end of the day? Extremely affordable. I'm pretty sure you might be one of my haters. Let me see. Nope. It's business. We talk about that later. But as I said before, that's what you have to understand. Some people have to understand that some people can afford a $5,000 screen. But what about the guy who basically is a gamer who wants to be able to play on a screen like that at the end of the day? He's going to have to save it for the screen. He's going to have to save it for the projector. All that's going to cost him a lot of money. And yet we could do it for far less. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to basically flood the market in acoustic technology, projector mapping technology. We even basically tried to take over the infinity ceilings, because again, who's going to pay $10,000 to $20,000 to look at the same stars over and over every single day, where you can actually change it out at will? Like if you're watching the movie Frozen, you can literally make your ceiling snow. Think about that. Kids will get a blast out of that. Hey, look, Mom, the ceiling's snowing. Yeah. So I got Cheez-Its all over my hands. Cheez-Its! Anyway, but that's what I want to do. So basically, we're going to go in today under the Crystal Ridge site and start bringing the prices down. I need for my stuff to be under a $300 mark. Because not only is this good for our customers, but on top of that, it terrifies the daylights out of certified. It really does. Because who's going to spend $5,000 for a screen when we can do it for far less? Now, for the legendaries, on the other hand, just a different story of technology. They're not going to be in that market range. It's a different type of screen right there, a completely different type of screen. I didn't even decide what size. I might just keep them at 100 inches, which would actually be a nice size for there. 100 inches or 106 would be perfect at the end of the day. I think that's what we'll do, 106 inches. That's what I'm gonna do. That's my prank phone. I gotta put something in the trash. But anyway, that's what we're gonna do. Just keep on testing our technology. I guess certified only, because that's the only screen that makes a difference, to tell you the truth. All the other screens is not worth our time. Been there, we've done it over and over again. I'm tired of the complaining, the bickering, the crying and whining, the little tricks they like to play at the end of the day. I'm tired of it. I want to basically deal with professionals only. And the only way our technology is going to be taken seriously is basically you're going to have to only deal with only professionals only. That's the path I'm taking. So as for you guys who make them untested products, yeah, I'm ignoring you. You're not worth my time. I don't care what you say or whatever. Whatever you got to say about me in the day, you can say it in the courtroom. That's how we handle it. I don't have time for your bickering back and forth nonsense. I'm only dealing with the certified screens only. When I go into those forum sites, they don't care about your products. I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but they don't. The only screens they talk about in there is the Black Diamonds, DMP Supernovas, Elites, and all of them. They talk about those screens at the end. Those screens that got the weight. I need to do tests every single day on those products. I couldn't care less about the gray screen. I don't want to talk about it, speak about it anymore, because again, why am I talking about something that we know we can take out? It's not worth my time anymore. I'm not getting any credibility for no gray screen. I go to a forum site like, yeah, we take out gray screens. A big deal. We can take out gray screens too. Literally, they can. Gray primer can literally take out a gray screen easily. That's not impressive. Now, certified gray 8 screen, that's a whole different category of screen right there. That's the screen we get credit for. So, we're just going to leave the rest of them alone. Let them be in their own backyard. We're going to move forward and I'm going to start my collection of my certified. Start basically collecting my stuff and getting everything together. I need about, last time with my collection, I had about 20 or 30 of them. I got to get my collection back to that point again. And we're going to test from everything from ultra short throw screens to acoustic screens. They got just about everything in their category. We won't get all of it. And basically do our demonstrations that way. Certified only. Now it's hot out here. Not bad behind here. All right, I got to take this business call real quick. So that's what we're doing. We come out here, we show our technology, as we've been doing, showing that we can take out $6,000, $5,000 projection screens. We keep our products under the $300 mark, and until Omega pops up and one of them legendary screens come up. But actually, to tell you the truth, I'm actually really thinking about basically the legendaries, even the gamer screens, converting them into Omega technology. Might as well. Yeah, might as well. It's a glass screen. I'll do something crazy with it. All right, people, I got much to do. And that's what I decided on. I'm not bothering with that nonsense anymore. I'm done. We'll see him in court. And just let you know, gentlemen, we will see you in court, okay? But other than that, on all the other nonsense and everything that you guys like to do, I know they're down in the channel carrying on. I can see them right there carrying on and acting up. That's all y'all got. That's it. See, that's the reason why we don't take y'all seriously, because look at the way you carry yourself. Look at the stuff you put down here. Wow, that's just sad at the end of the day. That just shows me that how immature you are. This is why I opened the chat. Opened the chat for one reason why. Because when I sat here and said the reason why we're not dealing with those screens anymore is because these are people you can't take seriously. These are people you don't do business with. This is how they carry themselves at the bottom. That's pretty sad, ain't it? Gentlemen, we have cancellations on you. You know that, right? Forget about the whole saying my products is that we have cancellations on you. That's all that matters. And the fact that we have these cancellations on mean that you went in and you canceled orders that we made directly through your website. So that's the end of it. There's nothing more to talk about. You can't back your product against something that you canceled on. So we're going to move on to our plans on basically bringing our technology out on a much higher level. And you guys will see you in court. That's all. Anything you have to say about my company or my business or whatever, you can talk about it in court. That's all. All right, people. I'm gonna sit down and relax. We got rain definitely gonna be coming in. I'm gonna get home and get some things taken care of, and I'm going back over to the shop because I got my orders already processed for the day. I got my customers taken care of. I'll be dropping over y'all information in a few, so y'all be good to go. And we got some more demonstrations to do. We're finished for the day. Actually, I wanted to do a paint-on demonstration on that new technology. We got that Superior Infinity technology. That's going to be used for inflatable screens. I can't wait to test that inflatable screen on that technology right there. All right. See y'all later. Gotta go.